What's up everybody? Jody here, and I wanted to take a moment to shine the spotlight on Zangief. Street Fighter brought us several new actives that were unlike anything presently in the game, and Zangief has one of those actives. On the surface, it's pretty straightforward. He changes the border of the playing area into all fire orbs, and with so many fire orbs on the board, you have lots of options of what to do with them. I thought I would show you a few of those options. The first option, you probably already thought of it, it's pretty basic, but if you use a board followed by Zangief, you have a very simple solve for 5 rows. Now, it's not exactly earth-shattering. I get that that doesn't really change the game for anybody because let's face it, nobody's using rows right now, but I'd be remiss if I didn't show you that as one of the options. For the second use of Zangief, we'll go back into Endless Corridors, we'll choose Kami Masubi again, and the reason why we're choosing her as the lead is because Kami Masubi has a combo orb awakening. Now for those of you who are unfamiliar, the combo orb is activated anytime that you match exactly 12 orbs of the primary or sub-attribute of the card with the awakening. So with basically the same solve, we're able to activate both attributes, which leaves us with 2 combo orbs on the board when we're done. Now combo orbs are mostly used right now for specific farming builds, where you're trying to overcome the combo shield on a certain floor. But maybe combo orbs isn't your cup of tea. If not, I know it is, VDP. Now I make a lot of farming build setups, and when I do, I like to use a full board followed by a top and bottom row change for a setup 7C VDP. But people often tell me, hey, that's great, but I don't have any or I don't have many top and bottom row changes. But if that's the case, Zangief is a fix. Start with this orb on the left and then make this trace for a pretty simple 7C VDP board. Now there's a faster, easier way to do that, but it isn't so straightforward with those long, swooping circles, so I need simple to be able to remember how to do a solve. If VDP isn't your bag, that's fine. Zangief has even more uses. We're going to go back into Endless. I'll choose Kami again for no good reason, but we'll change the team up a little bit. Some teams right now are really Gucci and high speed, and they stack L unlock awakenings. I don't really use those teams, but I'm going to try and remember one of the solves. If you set up this board, you can down 1, down 2, and then now you have 1, 2, 3, 4 L's in one board. That's pretty cool, but maybe not that useful. I mean, if you've got one of those teams, you could use it for the setup kill shot against the boss. Otherwise, I don't know, maybe for farming, maybe not. Okay, let's keep going though, because there's even more uses for Zangief. This time, let's get rid of the combo orb awakening, and we'll switch to a cross build. Okay, if you've got a cross team like this one, Dark Hunter, for example, requires dark crosses. He also requires less than 8 orbs or less remaining on the board. So in this one, we'll use Satan for a full board change, followed by Zangief. And I'm going to start with this orb on the left-hand side. It's a really simple solve. Boom. Just like that, I've got 2 dark crosses, only 4 orbs left on the board, and 1350 times multiplier. That's kind of cool. But even more cool than that is the fact that you've got a 12-18 board. A 12-18 board means that you can actually make crosses of more than one color. So if we filter by... Please let it be up. Dantalion. Dantalion works for fire or dark crosses. So I'll show you that with this board setup, you can actually make 3 crosses out of this board. I don't actually have enough skill boost. It's kind of embarrassing, but it's worth it. Don't worry. All right. On floor 2, we'll use Satan, followed by Zangief. And now starting with this orb down here on the bottom right, I'll come up, over, boom. Just like that, 1, 2, 3 crosses. That's kind of neat because it's an 1800 times multiplier. Okay, those last 2 uses, maybe even the last 3 uses, they're pretty niche. But that's only because no one's really farming with crosses or L's right now. The question is though, with Zangief, could they? I don't know. Look, if you're saving your stones for Dragonbound Dragoncaller or for the upcoming Super Godfest, I mean maybe that works for you, but consider this. DBDC is gonna come back, and Super Godfest is gonna come back too. Street Fighter might come back, but if it does, it could be a long time. There's a lot of utility in the golds in this collab, so Personally, I'm going to roll every stone I have until it goes away. I hope this video gave you some ideas of ways that you can use Zangief in your builds. If you enjoyed watching this video, please hit like, please hit subscribe, and above all else, thank you so much for watching. Bye!